Gemini, we meet again. Thank you for listening and watching. Welcome to your reading. This is some sage for May, June, July, and August of 2020. Let's cleanse the cards really quickly. Oops. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the step from any past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck from any past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. It's been a very busy few days. I've been trying to get these readings out on YouTube. Check out my Vimeo. If you want a personal reading, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for readings. I just did 5 client readings before I came on live today, so I'm like energized from reading so far. So definitely get a reading from me via my website. Also check out my Vimeo where I post exclusive content that I don't post on YouTube. Make sure you hit the join button because some content I post on Vimeo I post for members only on my YouTube. Sometimes members get content that I don't post on Vimeo. All right, so hit the join button, become a member of my YouTube channel. And if you guys want a live reading after this is done, you guys know it's $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2, 30 for 3, so on and so forth. The link to my PayPal is in the comment section below, or the chat, I mean. But with that being said, thank you all for listening and watching. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, 1st through 12th house, and all planets in between. I have no idea why this screen is so close. Usually it's like a little bit more 1080p HD. This is like 720, 480, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, like the screen size and everything. But anyway, with that being said, let's see what's in store for Geminis for the months of May, June, July, and August of 2020. Let's pull a card for Geminis. Let's see what the theme of this time period is for my Geminis. 1 card, Spirit. Thank you all for being here. Make sure y'all like the video. Hi, Loyal to the Royal. How are you? Thank you for being here. Hi, Diana. Welcome everyone who's here. Thank y'all. Like the video. So Gemini, your first card is, ooh, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, which is funny because I had a Gemini friend visit here a few days ago, and I literally told them way before I did this reading that they're on the right path. We were having a conversation. So it's interesting, you guys are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. This is in terms of spiritual growth, the inner work that you're doing. This is also in terms of the direction you're heading in your life currently. So keep on the path you're on right now, Gemini. All right, even if it gets hard sometimes, even if it gets rough, keep it up, all right? How are you? Hi, Sheena. Thank you for being here. So let's go ahead and... Hey, Aisha. How are you? Thank you for being here. Happy season, Geminis. We're coming into your season right now. For some of you, we're past that season, but depending on when you're watching this video. But let's see. What's in store for Gemini for... May, June, July, and August of 2020. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all placements in between. If y'all are new, make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notifications button when you hit the bell, so you get all notifications every time I go live and upload a brand new video. By the way, hey everyone who's here from Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook. I'm fab and you love. I'm doing pretty good. Today's a chill day. Can't complain. All right, Gemini, we have the 7 of Wands here in your first placement. Some of you have definitely been hard on yourselves recently. Some of you have been like some of you have been dealing with like a broken record is what I'm feeling. Like I feel broken record syndrome. It's like you keep trying to deal with the same person or the same situation over and over, hoping it will change, but it's not changing. It may change for a little while. They may change for a little while, but it's like eventually they revert right back to how they were before. And it's like you keep trying to make them stick or make something permanent, but it's just not meant to be permanent. That's what I'm feeling. There's also something here where some of you, in regards to your work or your career, some of you could be dealing with like work performance issues. Maybe your boss, or there's murmurings of your work performance being not the best. It could be issues with being late or something like that, not being on time, being tardy, not doing your work to the full capacity. But it's like, for some of you, if this is the case, it's definitely more so like your head's not in the game. You're not present, you're not focused when you're at work, so you need to be more present and focused. This also is related to your like life overall. There's certain people or certain responsibilities in your own personal life outside of work that you're also not being accountable for fully. This could be a child, this could be a partner, this could be your dogs or your cats or your pets. It's like you're not feeding them, your plants. You know, it's like you're losing track of time, or you're losing track of something. It's like spirit keeps trying to help you become more present or get more focused before there's like a break here. Because I don't think you want a tower moment. So spirit is saying, get your head in the game and get more focused. You're not like focused as you should be, Gemini, at least at the beginning of this time period. Now, this could change as time goes on and we get closer to June, July, and August, and June and stuff like that. But your head, as far as the beginning of this period, your head's not totally in the game for some reason. Why is that? Let's see. I need to make some new coffee. This is like lukewarm now. Don't you sometimes wish you had a Starbucks in your own house? Like your own Starbucks staff? Anyway, here we have the Two of Wands, or the Two of Swords, in your actual home placement, your home house. So definitely a decision to be made, a decision between, it could be a decision between the truth or not the truth. Should I say this? Should I not? Should I believe this? Should I not? There's something here where it's like, whatever it is, it deals with information, whether this is information you're ingesting, you're analyzing, you're processing, or information you're relaying to someone else. It's like whether or not you can trust this information to be true. This could also deal with something in the media, to be honest with you. Like, should I trust or should I not trust, Trump opening the world right now? By the way, you probably shouldn't trust it, all right, just saying. But this is also you, like, tapping more into your intuition here when it comes to making decisions and not being so influenced by other people, not being so influenced by outside circumstances. So it's like, maybe you have a good feeling about someone or something in your life, but like someone else is like, no, you shouldn't do that. Or no, you should leave that person alone. But you're like, no, I feel like they're good. They're good people. Or no, I feel like this is a good opportunity for me. And you talk to them anyway, or you take the opportunity anyway. And it turns out to be good for you. Maybe it just wasn't right for that person. So it's like there's something where you're tapping more into your intuition, trusting your instincts and your guidance more. That's what I'm feeling. Here we have the Six of Cups here. So there could be a reunion between you and someone else from your past this month, or possibly during this time period. Could be around May or June. There could be a reunion with someone from your past, someone that you were very close to, emotionally connected to during the past. I want to also say that this person could be like in the spiritual realm. So this could also be an ancestor, a friend, or something like that who's passed away. But it also could be a mother figure as well. But someone is coming in, relaying information to you, letting you know they miss you, letting you know they're here, letting you know they've been watching you, something like that. That's what I feel, Gemini. Once again, this could be in the spiritual realm, though, or this could be in the physical realm, or both for some of you. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to, songs on the radio and stuff like that, like, because there could be a message there for you from an ancestor, from someone that you were once spiritually connected to, like in the physical realm, if it's an ancestor that's passed on or someone that's passed on. We've only been on here for 9 minutes. I can't believe that. The reading's only 9 minutes long so far. It feels like it's been like at least 12 or 20, or maybe I've just had a long day. I'm not sure. All right, here we have the Moon card. Hey everyone, thank you for being here. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe if you're new. Hi everybody, thank y'all for joining the room. Make sure y'all hit the like button. How are you, Jen? So with the moon card coming up, there could be confusion when it comes to love relationships for some of you Geminis, especially if it's a new relationship, if you're single but you're dating. Some of you, the issue is you don't know what you want. It could also be if you're like dating someone but you're on like a separation or a break at this time, or things are like up in the air at this time. Part of this is because you don't know what you want or the other person doesn't know what they want. So typically when someone doesn't know what they want, that means you need to probably be alone and be single, honestly. That's just what I feel, or at least have time to yourself, time away from the relationship to really figure out what is it that you really want. So maybe you need more alone time, Gemini, some of you. But some of you don't like alone time because you think too much. So some of you need to get some of you need to get comfortable with being alone. That's what I'm feeling. Whether you're alone literally or alone in your own thoughts, alone in your own feelings, alone in your own goals and aspirations, some of you need to like be comfortable with doing things alone and not asking other people for their opinions, their assistance. What do you think about this? No, you got this on your own. You can do this on your own. All right. That's what I feel. Because some of you have been like depending on the wrong people lately. And you've been let down a lot. You've been let down a lot. But I feel like it's because some of you have been put trust in the wrong people or in the wrong things. It's like that really shady kind of boss who seems to be okay with you showing up late, like 5, 10, 20 minutes late every day. They butter you up, they, make you seem like you're essential, and then out of nowhere they fire you or they lay you off. Well, you put your trust in like your boss buttering you up and that whole fake thing, when really you should have been focusing on improving your tardiness, improving your work performance, improving the ability to show yourself as not just a friend to the boss, but also like an employee, a counterpart, something like that. It's like you're putting your focus on the wrong things. You're like over here focused on like your best friend who constantly has problems and calls you to deal with those problems, or your son or your daughter or your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, when there's someone over here who's like wanting your attention and they can actually help you. And they're only taking a chance on you because they like you, they believe in you. But if you come off as unorganized or not focused on them, like, and focus on other things, what do you think they're going to do? They're not going to see faith in this. Like, and that could be vice versa. Like maybe you are the person who's like, hey, like I can help you. And you're dealing with someone who doesn't want help or doesn't seem like they want help. What do? Do you just keep sticking around, or do you just kind of move on? So, Gemini, you gotta know when to let go, know when to hold them, and know when to fold them. Here is the Page of Cups. For some of you, I feel like maybe around mid to late June, sometime around July, it's like you're going to reach like a new lease on life. I feel like some of you are going to want to let go of just relationships and situations that have been weighing you down in order to bring new into your life. You're just going to want to change. You're going to start to feel like, some of you are going to start to feel humdrum, way down, low vibrational, low energy. Because like you're focusing your energy on the wrong things, the wrong people, or the wrong situations. Some of you need to turn all that energy you're projecting outwards to other people and other situations, like back to yourself. That's why you feel so drained and stuff like that, because your energy is being zapped, but you're allowing it to be zapped. That's what I'm feeling. Some of you could be dealing with an immature water sign, because I do see a lot of water here. Maybe an immature water sign who's very like has a way with their words, or has a lot of false promises and give false hopes and stuff like that. So maybe you're the immature water sign. Maybe you have water in your chart. Maybe you're cross watching. I don't know. Maybe some of you are dealing with like an air sign or something like that too, because I do see air. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For some of you, though, it's someone you've known for a while and you feel like a loyalty to that person, or this person feels a loyalty towards you. But you've kind of outgrown them, or you've outgrown the situation. For some of you, it's like a job you've been working for years, but you've outgrown the job. And I feel like some of you have a history with this like situation or this person where like there's a constant ebb and flow, a constant back and forth, a constant like stop and start. So don't be surprised if it's been starting, but it stops all of a sudden during this time period. Spirit's been trying to give you signs, to let go of it in the first place. Regardless, I do see success, though. For you, Gemini, I do see success during this time period, especially around August. I feel like your focus is going to be a lot stronger on self-sufficiency, on independence, on your ability to do things yourself. But it could come from a situation that you like lose faith in someone, you lose faith in something or someone lets you down because you've been putting your focus on the wrong things or the wrong people. Or vice versa, you could end up letting someone else down because they've been putting your faith on you, but you haven't really been like focusing on them or giving your all to them or something like that. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure. It's going to resonate, differently for all of you. There's a lot of people that watch these videos. So someone's not putting their time and focus on the right thing, though, whether that's you or someone else. And I would hate if it were you to realize you've wasted all this time focusing on this when you could have been focused on that instead. Because some of you may go through that. Like it may cause some sort of depression or something like that. And whatever it is you're holding on to, or whoever it is you're holding on to, like I feel like you're holding on because you see stability in this. And maybe, but like something's telling me you need to like break free, Gemini. I'm surprised the devil card hasn't come out, because whatever this is, it was like a toxic relationship, a toxic connection. But it's like, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like a more subtle toxicity. Like you don't see the effects of the toxicity right away. It's like you're just now starting to slowly see the effects of the toxicity that it's like causing you. But it's always been there. It's just getting worse is what I'm feeling for some of you. But I feel, remember I was saying something about like you're going to find a new lease on life? Sometimes, Gemini, you have to realize that like you've been putting your loyalty towards the wrong things, the wrong people. Some of you have been allowing other people's loyalty to allow certain things that you wouldn't normally accept to kind of slide by or slide through the cracks. Like, okay, I don't know, my best friend may be wacky, kooky, she may be violent. I don't know, she may like to steal every now and then. And she maybe has baby daddy issues. I'm not sure. But I still, love her. She's still loyal. We still loyal, like really, you want to be loyal to that. No shade to that type of person, but I wouldn't want to be loyal to that. I don't want that in my life. Do you want that in your life? That's a whole nother video, okay? Where is your loyalty lying, or where are you allowing someone else's loyalty to lie with you, where it's toxic? Whether this is to a person, place, or thing. That's what I'm seeing, Gemini. Here we have the Seven of Swords. For some of you, it's definitely your career and like your job. Like, it's time to stop being loyal to these, no good companies, especially if you keep getting the same result over and over. You get laid off, you get fired, or you just burn out. It's like, start being loyal to yourself. Start your own business. Start that business you've always wanted to start. Do the real job or the real career that you've always wanted to aspire to do. Like, why are you loyal to this dream or this idea that you have to keep doing the same thing over and over when you get the same result? You never get a different result, Gemini, from what I feel. It's like the same result. It may come in different timing. It may have taken a year last time, but now this time it may take 5 years for you to get the same result. But either way, you get the same result. Like, why do you keep putting yourself through this? Seriously. Like, are you serious? With this card coming out. And this is also related, for some of you, related to karma. Like, you're not learning your karmic lesson. So what's the issue? Sorry, I have strong Saturn vibes in my chart, so I'm like, just like, no nonsense, no bullshit. So that's just the type of reader I am. So yeah. But I do see balance being restored though. I literally got an image of like someone walking, but they keep putting weight on like their back, the ball of their feet. But they're not consciously aware of it, and they keep wondering why like their posture's off, or their feet constantly hurt, or their back hurts. But it's like they don't realize it's your energy, it's your mood that causes you to like walk that way or stand that way. But it's that energy change, that shift in your mood when you start, like walking normally, I guess. You start standing normally, you start standing taller, more, in alignment. It's like your foot heals, your back heals, your posture, straightens out a bit more. It's like, but what it really took was just a change in your mindset, a change in your energy, a change in your personality, a change in your outlook. That was the key to fixing your posture, fixing your back, fixing the ball of your foot, or fixing your foot. Does that make sense? For some of you, it deals with weight issues. Could be overeating, I'm picking up. Not eating the right things, indulging in not so great quality foods. But there's change coming, Gemini. For some of you, though, the change is going to come fast. For some of you, I know the tower didn't come out, but it could be like, I feel like a tower moment. Or something happens out of the blue that like changes the course for you. But I feel like whatever happens, it's going to like help you to be more happier, to be more energized. I just feel like by July or August, you're more energized and you're moving around. Like the way you move, the way you walk, the way you talk is different. That's what I feel. So there's a lot of growth here for Geminis during this time period. During May, June, July, and August of 2020. Some of you are definitely getting cabin fever. I like pick that up too, like cabin fever, like you just want to get the F out of the house. You just want to, you have all these ideas and different things you want to do, and you're starting to think about like the person you haven't talked to in 10 years, but the fact that you have a low-key beef with that person and now you get mad all over again. Or maybe I'm just tapping the Kanye West energy. I'm not sure. But I just like, some of you need to like direct all that energy to like the right things and the right people, not the wrong things and the wrong people. That's what I feel. That's how I'm going to end this video. Thank you for listening and watching, Geminis. I appreciate you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I gave you some clarity and insight. Once again, if you want a personal reading from me, I am available. Check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Make sure you also follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook. All right. The link is scrolling that way. And also, hit the join button to become a member of my YouTube channel so you can get exclusive content that the regular public of my YouTube channel will not be able to see or have access to. Check out my Vimeo where I post even more exclusive content, vimeo.com/Lamarr Townsend Tarot, all right, that I don't post on YouTube. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button and hit all notifications, and I'll see you in September or sooner. Love and light.